Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. If I put my hood on, it's freezing. Okay, like it's really cold right now. So if I put my hood on, like at any point in this video, you guys know. So we are going to be reviewing another viewer's gameplay. You guys seem to like these videos a lot, so I don't mind making them because I haven't really been playing FIFA recently. But you guys really like to see these types of videos and to see how I analyze them. So the comment that this viewer left was, I have some gameplay from this weekend's Foot Champs that I think would be good for a review video. I am a Gold 2 Division 3 player, but I feel like I lose a lot of games due to bad luck or things I can't control. I'm sure many people can relate. It would be good to get to see your opinion. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mute this. We're going to turn this on for you guys. Have the audio on running for that. There we go. Let's mute this for now. Let's see what you have rolling. So you have... Let's see what team you have over here. So you have, or you rock with a 4-3-2-1. Okay, so you're most likely going to actually stay with this formation, or you're going to switch from this formation to a 4-1-2-2. Because if you're going to switch to a 4-2-3-1, I'm assuming you use that Lucas Moura and you sub him on, most likely. Let's see what he's got going here. Okay, so 4-2-2 pressure on heavy touch with... is at 5 for depth, fast buildup. Okay, so your players are gonna be running away from you a lot, but that could work out in terms of the runs that the players make. So that could be good. Players in the box in 3, corners 2, free kicks 2. See what instructions you have. So you're using the 4-2-2. Okay, so you probably replace Seri and then you put Luis Suarez on. Okay, that makes sense. Fabinho, Conte, CDMs, left foot on the right side, right foot on the left side. Yeah, stay back while attacking. Yeah, pretty generic one. Stay back while attacking for the fullback. Stay back while attacking for the CDMs. Sounds about right. And then you're going to search for a match here. Okay, let's see what you come up against. Okay, so this guy is more than likely going to stay with the 4-3-3. He's not going to switch from that. So he'll have width, but you might be able to exploit his middle a lot because he has the extra positions in the left wing and the right wing position. So since you're using a 4-3-2-1, it could actually benefit you a lot.
Martin Tyler. Welcome to you all. My name's Martin Tyler. His name is Alan Smith.
So you're switching to defensive. So your defensive tactics is the 4-2-2. Gotcha. Just making sure.
I'm sure from the FUT Champions Weekend League.
Well, you're always in the shop window.
Switching to the right players. Overly committed there.
In this tournament,
your players shouldn't be tackling like that, though.
In the shop window in this tournament of world.
He timed his ball roll pretty well. You committed. He got the ball roll. That was pretty skilled. I gave him that. But it is the kickoff as well, so.
Good strike. Henrik Larsson. Great hands.
Okay, so you do stick with the 4-2-2. I like the movement of your team, actually. The spacing is very nice. You need to replace Seri. Do you never replace Seri?
You all know Alan, and today we've got...
I think you forgot to replace Seri.
Splendid action for you, I'm sure, from the FUT
That's pretty funny.
Weekend League.
Well, you're always
yeah, I don't think he ever switches it. Does he ever switch it? Oh, he does right here. Okay. Yeah, dude, you can pause the game from here. Over here, you can pause the game from this area, just from the kickoff, because the ball's not moving. So just pause the game and switch them. So that way you don't have to pause it when the ball actually goes out. You know what I mean? Okay, back to the review.
From the good strike, Henrik Larsson. Fabinho.
Yeah, I really like the spacing of the 4-2-2 is very nice. You have this blob of space right here, so I'm pretty sure Fabinho's going to occupy that.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
It looks like you may not need 4-2-2. Because a 4-2-2, right? It's not really worth having these guys on the outside. It's only worth it if you go on the counterattack and his fullback commits to the middle and you pass it to the sides.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Overly committing to the middle is never ideal in this situation. You don't want to do that. Get the ball here. Yeah, you got to pass this upwards. Okay, so you have nothing working for you in the middle, so I wouldn't commit to the middle because his midfield is completely clogged up. So I'd probably pass it back, go to the sides, try to open the space out a little bit, and then go through the middle. thing is, though, is that with the 4-2-2, his 4 players look like they're playing like a 4-2-4. So if you can get it to one of the players, it would be beneficial because then it would just be 4 against 4, and then you can get that finesse shot angle. Overly committing into the middle again. Switch to your fullback. Go back into position here. That's the area he's going to exploit. You're done with your fullback. You could switch off him. Block the middle here. Block the wide pass there. Very well done. Again, as I make these videos, it really depends on how your gameplay is. If your gameplay is slow and sluggish, all I can really say to you is good luck, because a lot of these things you can't even do. Like the switching and stuff, that's a bigger one you can't even do. So, you gotta pass this back. Yeah, don't aggressively attack in that area. It's not worth it. So because you have 2 CDMs, just pass it back here. 4-2-2, right there. And then just, you know, work your space, right? Like, you can't really force things, right? So now this guy's making a run right here. So I would stick to Fabinho, right? Allow this guy to make the run if he does end up getting it, but then switch to him afterwards, right? I wouldn't switch to him right away. Spam A. Spam the pass button, excuse me. Spamming it makes your player actually reach in for it. Like, he'll actually, you know, try to get it right away. Wide pass. Let's see. Your angle for the wide pass wasn't the best there. So over here, what you could do is you could do a small little ball roll and figure, because the spacing is still not good enough, right? Like, even if you put it like further upwards, the defensive AI or the defense's acceleration towards getting the ball back is really good. So those wide passes don't really work that often, and depending on how much space you actually have.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
Don't force it. Yeah. People tend to force that area a lot. Here you could shoot it. Not a bad effort there, but you have to use time finishing. So you're going to put Suarez on. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
This is interesting, whether the manager is just going to switch things around a little bit.
Going for the near post. Okay, he's going for the... This one's pretty overpowered, too, if you hit it from here with Van Dijk. Yeah. That angle's pretty good, too. Yeah, so you actually are doing it. I was about to say spam B to aggressively get the ball. Make sure you block the middle. Yeah. Yep, you're good using the CDM there. Now switch to your fullback right away. Because that's the area people like to exploit a lot, as the sides, right?
It's a good cross. What a dive to reach it.
Could have been effective. Crosses are pretty effective this year, so.
One of the saves of the season so far.
Ooh, yeah, unlucky there with Conte. They do that with the CDMs where they put the short player up front for the corners, but it should definitely be the taller player because those are the most effective corners. Perfect, now you can go on a counterattack. Pass it back upwards, back downwards. Do so when you're on a counterattack in this situation, this is when you want to aggressively attack, right? In this general area. If you do it an L1, LB, A pass, like a 1-2, you might be able to exploit the space. You could see that this fullback's about to commit forward a little bit, so if you do the 1-2 pass, you can actually exploit the sides. Right about there. Actually, your instructions are different because that doesn't work on fast build-up. Fast build-up will make your players make those runs, so that's why you made that pass there, which makes a lot of sense. Gotta take the touch, then shoot it. So, let me see here. Let me see if this deserves a goal or not, because I feel like with all the random stuff that happens in this year, it's a good acceleration touch. That's pretty. This is a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't really call that skill. This is just you kind of get lucky with the acceleration touch and his defender not reacting well enough. So I personally think that if you're 1v1 like this and you take the extra touch, I think you should score that. I think driven shots, especially with Neymar there, should definitely be going into the back of net. So in a skilled manner, this should be 1-0 right now. It's a good challenge there. Now you do the time finesse. Time finesse. I think you're not using the time finishing. You need to use that. Once you get that little acceleration touch upwards or downwards, that's when it's good to use. Virgil's really good in the air. That's it downwards, middle. Yeah, see, now you used it. every time you hit a finesse shot, especially from like a first time shot after the touch, after that drag touch, pretty effective. Very nice. First time pass. Oh. So you had the angle there to do a finesse as well. So once you do this touch downwards, and then you get the drag back upwards, you can hit a time finesse shot from there as well. Your camera angle is odd. I wouldn't use this camera angle. It's very weird to see like the angles from here. But you can hit a time finesse shot from there as well. Just near post. You might actually be able to score it. Because you take the extra touch here, and the extra touch kind of screws you. Okay, so you're using your fullback, yeah. Now use your CDM, yeah. Keep using your CDM, beautiful. I might actually have to give the 4-2-2 a go, because it looks pretty solid. Pass it back upwards. Pass it right away, yep. Go back upwards, yep. Go back to the middle. Yeah, so don't... when it's not a counterattack, counterattacks are the only ones that I would say 75% of the times you should aggressively attack. But when it's just like normal build-up play, like you see how he only has like 3 players, you know, this is where you have to slowly build up the play, right? So don't aggressively hold the dash button to move the ball forward, because you can easily lose a ball like that, which you do here. So just build up a little bit more slowly. I know that your build-up play is fast, but fast will only go into effect once you are in really good positions. That's when they'll make those insane runs, right?
He's cut it out.
Pass it downwards. Yeah. Wait for the run to happen. He's blocking it, so just keep running. Yeah. So because you could see that he's blocking that area, just keep running with Suarez.
Good vision from Suarez.
Well done. Pass the ball right away. Middle. Wide pass downwards. Oh, first time. Oh, you got the angle though. Very nice. Offside though. Yeah, the way I see this right here is a nice little wide pass to Mbappe. First time. 4-2-2 is working out really nicely on that fast build-up. Right there. Really nice. You could also attempt to do an outside-the-foot shot. Like, because this is... you have to be fortunate when this happens. So if you get into this angle right here, you could try the finesse shot. Right? Might not work, but it's worth a go.
An offside decision. Well, the players
I wouldn't aggressively push up. You don't need to. If this guy wants to do slow build-up play from the back, let him do it. It's not really bothering you. Wide pass in the middle. Pass back in the middle again. He's blocking the middle stuff, right? So what you want to do is you want to work to the point where one of these guys is out of position. Right? Yeah, just dribble, dribble, dribble. You know, go backwards if you have to. Wouldn't aggressively push upwards.
Good place to win the ball here.
Just try to get past those 2 guys in the middle. And then attack afterwards. Using Fabinho, perfect. Don't touch the center back. Yeah. Ooh, that's some crazy speed up leg. And that just screwed you. Wow. That would have been awful. I would not have handled that well. Oh my goodness. And it went through your Fabinho. I don't blame you for that at all.
A well-crafted move and a fine finish at the end of it. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Oh man, pass directed at him too and he still didn't intercept it. Things like that is I wonder if like Vieira, let's see if you get the kickoff here.
Aiming for Neymar.
Oof. Good effort, good effort. Things like that is I wonder if like Patrick Vieira would deal with that situation better.
On to Kalu. That's going to be a free kick. Well,
fast build-up. You should be watching. When you use fast build-up, you have to... When you're using fast build-up, you're basically... You have to have the knowledge of knowing that your players are only going to do runs.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well.
This is the tactic you guys want to use attacking-wise if you want to build up those runs.
Well, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
Gone for the ball.
Should be winning that ball. Not really your fault. It's just the manual tackling in this game isn't really rewarded.
The ball into the penalty area now.
Overly committed with your fullback, but you're fine. Yeah, you're good. You should be good. Yep, there you go. So Y pass, run, run, run. Use that space. Go into the middle. Driven pass, perfect. Y pass downwards, downwards again, downwards again, downwards again. Y pass. No, and you just slowed it down too much. That's a regular A pass. You gotta do a Y pass there. Exploit the space. Now you aggressively attacked, but your counterattack was gone. The moment right about here. Now it's gone.
To Robertson. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
So that's at that moment you can't really aggressively attack anymore. Fullback is blocking him. Use the center back. There you go. Use the center back. He's using the center back. Yep. Y pass.
That's a brilliant challenge.
Yeah, not too bad. I think that you aggressively attack when you shouldn't. And you don't aggressively attack when you should. Which is the big thing right now. Because your team lineup is pretty good. Like, the way that the tactics are set up, it looks pretty decent, to be honest.
And off we go for the second half of this weekend league match.
Oh, nice. Nice little bit of trickery right there. Ooh, that's a finesse shot angle right there. If I ever seen one with Salah. Ah, man. Listen, I hate these things, but you got to do it right here, man. You got that touch right there. Oh, hurts my soul that you didn't do it right there. Look at that. Look at that touch right there. Boom. Ooh, you had it. Oh, that little touch right there was it. Even that one was Suarez too. That's AI saving his life. I don't know if I mind. Is he controlling that guy? Okay. If he's controlling that guy, I forgive the slide tackle. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. It's when they're not controlling them that bothers me. I thought he was onside. I'm like, what? That doesn't look onside. First time pass. Yeah. Overly committed his center back, but your player's not making a good enough run. I don't really like Suarez this year, by the way. I'm not a huge fan. Yeah. He even has to do like a full turnaround, like after he loses the ball. Look at that. You know, I don't like that. Players like Neymar and stuff, they don't do that, you know? Even Ronaldo doesn't do that. He doesn't do a full turnaround. Like, Suarez definitely does that. I've tried his card out already. Not a huge fan of it. The finishing is disgusting, but not really worth it. If this guy's going to take a shot like this, he has to do a time finish.
Tried to get the right contact there, but couldn't quite.
Ended up looking a little bit silly, but if you don't try those things, you're never going to succeed, are you?
First time pass right there. First time pass backwards. Oh, backwards. Upwards. Back downwards. Back downwards again. If you go back down, you know what? Your shot option was pretty good actually. Because if you go back downwards, like this doesn't get rewarded. Making the extra pass in this FIFA doesn't get rewarded. So taking the shot there is actually the most ideal. I hate that you don't get rewarded for that extra pass most of the times, but it is what it is. I wouldn't take those corners if the guy's already completely controlling the dude. If you're gonna take those corners, you have to actually control the player inside the box. Y pass, first time pass upwards, go up. Yep. Yep, go in, cross the ball.
Cleared away by the defender. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here.
Yeah, I would call someone short just to see. You want to call someone short just so he can drag somebody else, you know, and see what happens from there. Oh, first time pass into corners is not good, man. Never a good idea. The wide pass and a half, yeah. Use your center back. Just block that general area. That's all you can really do there, man. I wouldn't, over here, personally, like, I wouldn't have risked. Maybe I would have risked the goalkeeper moving to the side. Yeah, maybe I would have risked it a little bit, actually. The goalkeeper moving to the right side, especially since it's Larson on the ball, his shooting is obviously going to be very good. This guy is not a better player than you. This is not a 2-0 game at all. But this is how a lot of games in FIFA goes. Definitely not a 2-0 game. But in some cases, yes, because your aggressive attacking is what screws you, man. Like, I know that you have fast buildup, but it's not worth it. Like, fast buildup is good for your players to make runs, but not necessarily for you to aggressively attack, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. He's already blocking that area. So, like, once you got downwards here, you can see that he's already there, so there's no point.
Able to cut that out with some sharp
First time pass. Nice.
to Robertson.
His gameplay isn't very good because you can see what the drag touches in certain areas. Go back downwards. Oh no, that was actually the good choice. Taking the touch inside and then getting that finesse shot angle. You didn't hit it at the perfect time. That's the only reason why I didn't score. I don't think this guy actually moves his goalkeeper. No, he doesn't.
Now you can cross it.
Perfect. That skill move right here is very effective to get inside and have this burst of acceleration. Very, very effective. I've been using it more often in my gameplay, and it's very good. That and the coqueta from Iniesta to get the finesse shot angle, very good. Spam A.
Excellent interception.
So this situation right here, what I would actually do is first time pass upwards and then first time shot with Suarez to the right side. First time shots are very effective, especially with someone like Suarez. Like, he's going to be a beast at doing those. Yep, you're using the right player. I got to switch to Virgil van Dijk. Oh, you did well there, actually, with Bye. Good job. Spam A. Don't hold it, spam it. It won't affect your passes, you know, time finishing, because it only affects it when you're clearing the ball. We'll cut inside. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Get lucky here. Ooh. Spam it. Spam it so that they, you know, reach for it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a lovely piece of skill.
Middle pass. Yep.
Oh, he spotted the pass and
First time pass up. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Go back, and then exploit the space in the front. You know why? Because if you that's a time. Oh, you gotta hit it quicker. This game is a lot of conveniences, right? Like, he takes a shot, goes back into him, takes a touch, gets into the perfect angle, shoots, and scores. Skilled.
Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other.
Wide pass, yeah. First time pass, yeah. First time pass. Oh, go upwards, go upwards, go upwards, please, go upwards. Yes. One touch, cross. Oh, you gotta cross that. Look at Suarez's angle. Look, touch, boom. Look at that.
Good work, really. And they could be level. Neymar's corner.
Yeah, you keep going for those when the guy is standing right there with a tall guy. If it's like a short guy, then yeah, you got to do it really quickly. Go downwards. Aggressively pushing up with your fullback there is not a bad idea. Okay, make sure you don't get on the outside of him. Yeah. Wow. Let's see if he deserves to score from that angle. I think it's more random than deserved. But he did open up the space a little bit for himself. I'm not a fan of scoring from that angle. This, not a chance. The goalie should be saving this. It's this. You see this box right here, right? If you're over here, I don't think he deserves to score there. That's random if you score from these angles, right? But it's more like this area. You know, cutting inside, getting into a 90-degree angle to driven shot it, right? Those are the ones that deserve it, for sure. But I don't know about that one. Your goalie was kind of shit there too. You gotta do ultra attacking now. And you had the angle to finesse shots. Suarez's finesse shots in this game were disgusting, by the way. because his shooting stats in general are god tier. Look right here, boom. That's a time finesse and a half, man. You get that angle, you got to hit those, man. Boom, time finesse. Don't they look? Listen, man. I used to do the exact same thing. Like these extra touches, it's not worth it, man. Wide pass again, yeah. Push that angle, yeah. You got the ball. Downwards, perfect. Pass it in the middle. So you dragged it too long here. So this is what I always tell people is like you want to make that pass in the middle, then make that wide pass to the side, right? So right here, driven pass instantly to the middle, wide pass instantly to the bottom. See that space that would have opened up right there? LBY upwards. Yeah, you got to exploit your sides more. Boom, LBY upwards. Look at that. Nobody's blocking this guy up top.
Well, now they've got the ball. What are they going to do with it? Neymar.
Cross it. Oh. Did your shot not go right away? See, another convenience. Ah, man, this game is annoying. When did you shoot it? His gameplay sucks, so this happens to me a lot too. Let me see. Yeah, you took the shot way too late. But you got the convenience there. Did it deserve a goal in general? Yeah, it did kind of actually, because you got the drag back angle right about here, middle. First time shot under his arms. Yeah, it's okay. The convenient, you're lucky with the convenience, but it deserved a goal regardless. The drag back, the touch, first time, you should have done the first time shot, but the build up to it deserved a goal for sure.
We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90. Read the play well. Given offside. He's given offside. He saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going.
Yeah, I would have congested the midfield more, so I would have stuck with the 4-3-2-1 to be honest. Oh man, you gotta take those touches, bro. Like, listen, when you get into these positions right here, look, you pass the ball upwards, touch it downwards, because this guy's using his AI. Look right here, look. When you make this pass, touch it downwards, instant time finesse, bro. Look at this. Boom, boom, into time finesse. You have the space there, man. Wide pass again. You deserve to score that. Okay. Ooh, it would have annoyed me if you didn't score that. That would have been annoying if you didn't score that. Oh, that would have been so bad. Boom, boom. Okay. Woo. All right, now that was a 3-3, and he isn't going to go into extra time, but that was the full game. So what I would say, man, is like don't aggressively attack too much. Although you do have fast build-up on, your players will make the runs. It's not really worth pushing your players forward if there's nothing to work with, because defensive AI is more effective than attacking AI, right? So you have to be very careful with those types of things. But regardless, you play pretty well. Maybe I would have stuck with the 4-3-2-1, or maybe use the 4-1-2-2 against this guy, because his defense was always on the sides. If you exploited the middle a little bit more often and got those finesse shots off, it would have been really nice. But other than that, pretty decent gameplay, man. Not far off of doing some small things to adjust your gameplay. So looking good, man. But if you guys enjoyed this video today, if you guys did enjoy it, please drop a thumbs up button. Definitely helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.